Hey people, how you doing, guys? Yes, my name is Bryan Taylor. I'm the founder, CEO of 700 Club and Beyond. Yes, I'm doing the tutorial on how to use CPN numbers. Before I get to telling you how to use CPN numbers, I want to read something to you as far as legally using CPN numbers. The 1974 Privacy Act states you shall be unlawful to deny any individual any right or benefit or privilege provided by law because of such individual refused to disclose his or Social Security account number. So there you go. So the 1974 Privacy Act states you shouldn't be denied because you're using a CPN number as far as your Social Security number. So I read that to you. Now I'm going to let you know what you can do and what you can't do with your CPN number. Using a CPN number and an SSN number is a lie as far as your Social Security number. So first I'm going to tell you the do's. Now the do's are, number one, you can rent an apartment with your CPN number. Number two, credit cards, because everybody want to get credit cards, and you want to get maybe one or two or whatever, build you up some credit history. So you can build credit history with your CPN number and your SN number. Yes, guys, it will show up on the credit bureaus. Number three, you want to ride you a nice looking car, slick car in the summertime, whatever you want to do, you can't get it under your CPN number. Number four, banks and office space. So let's say you want to say, hey, I want to go and get a bank, or I want to get an office space for my business, or any office space for your CPN number. Yes, you can do that with your CPN number and SSN number. Number five, you got to pay your utility bills and cable. You want that cable, you want to watch SPN, whatever, but you don't have to use your SSN. You can use your CPN number for that and your SSN number for that. So this is the do's that you can do with your CPN and SSN. So this is a powerful number, guys. You can use a lot with this number. So this is a good investment, but now I'm going to tell you what you can't do with this number. Hear me out. What you can't do with this number is only for your SSN. Number 1 through number 5. Number 1 states employment. If you want to go ahead and try to get a job or apply for a job or whatever, as far as employment, you can only use for your SSN. Number 2, taxes. If you want to fill out your tax at the end of the year, or any tax information, your business taxes, or any information that's using taxes, you can only do it with your SSN. Number 3, guys, hear me out. I know a lot of people is on public assistance. You can only use it for your SSN to receive public assistance under your SSN. Number 4, to obtain a driver's license. Have to be on your SSN. Number 5, to register a motor vehicle under your SSN. So yeah, so 1 through 5 you only can do with your SSN, but you can't do with your CPN. So, but another thing with your CPN and your SSN, you don't want a lot of people using your SSN. You giving all your information out to everybody. So that's the reason why I tell a lot of people, if you don't want to be put in a situation of identity theft, giving your information to everybody as far as utilities, car loans, apartments, you don't have to do it on your SSN, people. You can do it on your CPN number. So you have the right to use your CPN number for certain things through 1 through 5. So it'll eliminate stuff as far as identity theft. So I'm letting you know you can the do's and don'ts for your CPN. Do's, 1 through 5 you can use for your CPN, and 1 through 5 the don'ts you want to use for your SSN. So, but before I leave the video, I do CPN and SSN numbers. Yes, I do it myself. I don't go to a third party because it's a lot of people using CPN. It's a lot of dead files, a lot of people, dead people, names on them, and then you get in trouble for it. I don't work that way. No, I do my stuff legal way. I make sure I scan it. I do what I have to do to make sure this credit file is white clean. It's a fresh start. And yes, and another thing too, you can add trade lines under your CPN number. You see what I'm saying? And you can do it with your SSN, but we're talking about CPN number. I do have CPN trade lines too, people. You're going to add what you can add under your CPN number and SSN number. So if you want to build up credit history, you can do it with your CPN number too, with CPN trade lines. So another thing too, which is CPN number, most things you have to do when you want to go and apply for apartment, credit cards, auto loans, banks, office space, utilities, and cables 1 through 5. When you get this application, it's going to show you on a sheet of paper saying your SSN, because it's not going to be your CPN, it's going to say SSN number. What you do is you cross this out. You say, I'm not using my SSN. I'm not using my SSN. I'm using my CPN number. You have the right to do that. But when you go in there through 1 through 5 and you're applying for these rent, apartments, credit cards, all this 1 through 5, you can't just put a CPN number if you don't wipe out your SSN. You see what I'm saying? Because now they're going to say it's fraudulent. You ain't let them know. You did let them know when you go in there, you cross this out, you add CPN number. You write it in a smaller area, it says CPN numbers. So you won't get caught up. So I'm just letting you know, be smart about things. But when I give you your CPN number to you, what I do is I give you a paper trail. Paper trail is what you can and what you can't do. It's going to be more information about what you can and what you can't do with this number. So it's going to list. But I want you to read through it thoroughly to let you know when I give you a CPN number, when I properly give you a CPN number, I give you information about the CPN number because a lot of companies don't do that. So, so I'm letting you know about the deterrent for the CPN numbers and your SSN. So, and another thing too, before I go, I told you about this. If you're using a old address and a cell phone number or a house number, you cannot use it with your CPN number. Don't merge that file. Do not. Try to keep both of these separate. You see what I'm saying? Because creditors have your old history. Let's say you was getting mail going to there and you use your CPN number to their old address or whatever you used to live at, it's going to merge up. So you don't want your CPN number and your SN number to merge. Because if you want to pay good money for this, and now you merge everything together, now you out of money. So you want to keep this apart. You want to keep this separate, people. So you want to be able to do certain things with your CPN number. You want to keep everything. You want to eliminate identity theft. You don't want everything to merge up. So yeah, you can do a couple things with your CPN number too. You can get phone numbers. Your phones and your CPN number too. And another thing too, you can get a CPN number at a UPS mailbox address. It's going to be like a regular address, people. A regular address. So, yeah. So, once you want to get mail sent to your UPS mailbox, it's going to be like a regular address. And for the CPN number, for the UPS address, you can rely as far as friends or relative for your CPN address too. But you can't have no mail going to that address either. No mail, nothing. So just a friend or maybe a relative. But you got to be careful with that too, because it's somebody that you know. So just be careful how you do things. But I would just say go and get a UPS PO box number and call it a day. It's only $100 for the whole year. So yeah, $100 for the whole year, you can't beat that. So now you got a fresh number, you can start fresh. You ain't got to put out your social SSN number to everybody, and that's how you what you do and what you can't do with your CPN number, people. And my name is Bryan Taylor. I'm the CEO and founder for 700 Club and Beyond. I'm about to start uploading YouTube and more videos for credit repair, season trade lines, and a lot of more information about the credit repair industry and stuff that you can and can't do. You take care, and I want you to share this video and subscribe to me, and you take care. You have a nice day. How long is that?
You got it.
Woo!